All right, so Virgil, the design director, just put out an update regarding wipes and the lack thereof on Arc Raiders. Now, I'm going to go over this with you now. We're not going to read the whole note. I'm going to post a link to it in the description, but let's go over some of the key quotes and then we'll go over what it means for us. Until now, the answer has been that currently we do not intend to do mandatory wipes. These words were chosen carefully as we don't intend to have mandatory wipes. However, we do have a voluntary reset mechanic. In the full game, players will have access to a feature called projects. At level 20, the first major project is the Expedition Project. Upon completion, this project makes a character reset available. If a player completes a reset, they will be able to do so again so long as they complete another of these projects. The Expedition Project will operate on a repeating cycle of roughly 8 weeks. At the start of the 8th week, the ability to finalize the project will become available and will remain available for that entire week. Should a player's project not be ready, their progress will be kept, allowing them to continue working on the project until the next finalization window. Players will lose anything inherent to their character's progress, levels, skills, items, inventory, workshop, crafting capabilities, etc. Players will keep cosmetics, earned or purchased, awards, achievements, rankings, etc. Essentially anything rooted solely in the metagame or involving real money will be preserved. After completing an expedition, players will be able to skip the majority of the onboarding and tutorial steps. These will be just available from the start of a fresh reset. Some incentives, quote unquote, permanent account unlocks for each completed expedition, unique cosmetic rewards for each completed expedition, account buffs that are applied to the duration of the following expedition cycle. Sequential completions increase the magnitude of these buffs up to a limit. Completing a reset should never give a player a power or combat advantage over anyone who has not completed a reset. They go on to say, we absolutely see the benefits a global wipe provides. However, one thing a mandatory wipe does not do is respect the investment of those players who do not have as much time to play overall. We hope that by making the reset mechanic voluntary and properly incentivized, players who are highly engaged can experience the game fresh, and players who have less time don't have their progress reset outside of their control. It does aim to be more equitable to all players wherever possible. We want to value your time spent in the game as much as you do. While any and all of this is subject to change between now launch and post-launch, this is about the shape of it right now. All right, so let's backtrack a bit here. So Virgil went ahead and clarified how the wipes work. I'm glad he did that because it kind of gives us some clarity before people will invest into the game or buy the game fully to know how resets or the non-resets will work. So it's voluntary with the Expedition Project. This sounds like a good idea, man. I love it because this is going to actually incentivize players who play the game a lot but do want to have a fresh start by giving them the incentive to build towards a reset. And then you get incentivized with, cosmetics or, extra buffs towards the next cycle or achievements and things like that. So this will help the game overall with the longevity of it clearly. And then being able to carry over progress from your cycle. If you're not able to finish it in the finalized window, you'll be able to keep the progress towards your expedition towards the next window. And keeping the cosmetics that we've purchased and earned, obviously that was a good idea. Who would not want to keep the things that they've purchased? I mean, that would be detrimental to the health of the game if they did that. But keeping the tutorial to a minimum, being able to skip that entirely once you reset, that's also, quality of life thing, and fixes and buffs towards that will also be a part of that. It looks like they designed this towards both player types. If you're more of a sweat or you just play the game a lot and this is your main game, you have that ability to further it and show off your achievements and things and keep progressing with the expedition project. And then they also tailor to the other side of people who have jobs, who don't have the time to play the game 10 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours a day. They come home, maybe have an hour or two to put in. This also benefits them because they don't have to try to burn through the game and worry about, keeping up, or they don't have to worry about the reset. They'll keep all the progress if they choose to. It looks like also with the projects, there'll be other things in addition to just the expedition project. So there will be other things to build towards. Looks like there'll be more, rewards and cosmetics on that. But overall, man, this is just a very, very good update that they put out. Seems like they are looking to cater to both sides. Nothing's going to be, an end all be all to make everyone happy, but I think it's a good medium. Embark has shown the track record of catering to the middle ground of everyone. I mean, they've really shown that they're willing to figure out a solution to make everyone happy for the most part. Not 100%, but the majority of the time it is a good solution that they've came up with the track record with the finals. So let me know what y'all think, man. I mean, are you opting into the expedition every week? Will you be playing it enough to do that? Or are you going to just keep your progress and just keep everything you've earned and not reset and you don't care about the expedition? Let me know in the comments. Hit a sub if you like the video. We keep updating everything as the updates come out. We'll keep coming out with videos. Sub to the channel, man. It helps me out a ton. And let me know any suggestions that you guys have, anything else you want me to cover. I will definitely take that into account and come out with the content you guys want to see. Peace.